Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I am taking a closer look at Lovepocalypse from Zero Base One. We reacted to this one over on the main channel a couple of weeks ago, but this one of course will be where I talk more about the lyrics and imagery in the video that I might want to point out. Also, the fact that it's a couple of weeks old since my last reaction, or my first reaction I should say. I've already forgotten some of the details, which is kind of nice in a way because in some sense it'll be like experiencing it again. Like I'm sure my memory will get triggered, but I'll still have forgotten some things, so it's still sort of fresh. Um, what I do remember is that it's yet another fan song from them, and of course, if you're not aware, Zero Base One is going from OT9 to OT5 as 4 members are being pulled back from their former agency, or I guess they're technically their current agency, after this contract ends. And also the contract already ended, but they negotiated like an extension to let the full group finish promotional activities for this Reflow album. But I think that sets the stage, so let's go check out Lovepocalypse. We got like a shattering world here. There's our avatar of light. So another look back. Vocally smooth. Got this nice drum and bass going. Okay, so Lovepocalypse obviously is a combination of the two words love and apocalypse, which kind of already hints at like a love that either survives the end of all things or a love that causes the end of all things. Now, because I already know this is a fan song from the reaction, I think it's like a love that will stand through the times, after everything ends. And we see, the planet exploding and the avatar like falling through the sky, well, not the sky, through space. Intro, you'll be the end of me because it's my destiny, which you could if you didn't already know what the song was going to talk about, you could take that as like you'll be the end of me as in like figuratively, like you're going to bring me to ruin. Like my love for you, my obsession with you, whatever, is going to lead me to making decisions I shouldn't make. But again, because I've already reacted to it and I know that what type of song this is, you'll be the end of me, I think is more adequately, even though they sing it in English, I think the feeling of it is more adequately interpreted as like you'll be with me in the end. Especially when the next line says, because it's my destiny. Verse 1, I don't need the end that waits for someday beyond the rules, love. It's okay even if I'm trapped in this world, if I'm here with you. So in other words, it doesn't matter what happens. The end could come. It doesn't matter if we're stuck here forever. Whatever happens, as long as I have you, it's fine. This season shines so bright now. And we talk about seasons, like seasons of life, and this season being their final season as a full group. It's shining bright because they're appreciating the fans and the journey that they've gone through. Let's see. I don't know where it will flow or where it fades away in time. Only one thing clear now. Remember forever, my love. So yeah, no matter what comes, as long as you remember, the love that we shared, the love that I still have for you in my heart, all this stuff, then, we will still be together forever. And then excuse me, the chorus, you'll be the end of me, I crash all of me, because it's my destiny, I will not hesitate, in a world that broke apart down, because you and I are bound by fate, you'll be the end of me, when I have left is only you, my love apocalypse. So yeah, the chorus is just bright, upbeat, energetic. It's got that drum and bass that is one of ZB1's signature sounds. But the whole chorus just basically translates to, the journey's over, the world is, crumbling apart, this journey that we're on, or the, us as a group, or our time together, however you want to take it that they're referring to it, it's those sentiments. And it doesn't matter that it's breaking apart, that it's over, whatever, because you and I, we're still bound by fate. We're together forever. Just gotta, hold each other in our hearts. All right, verse 2.
Yeah, yeah, 마주보는 지금 이 순간 꿈에서도 본 적 있지 넌 정해져 있던 미래야 like a pic
Got our nice little rap section here.
이뤄진 나와 wish 그 위를 난 너와 걷고 있지 You are part of me 너는 완전해 mountain 모든 것이 완벽한 것
That ball that he threw, they did that at KCON too, and I caught one. If you haven't seen my reaction video, I talked about it, but I caught one from Salk Matthew, so that was pretty cool. Gorgeous vocals here too. Okay, so I have seen them at KCON like the last 3 years in a row, or 2 years, or whatever it is, but I wish I could have seen like them, like just them as a concert. I know they did a tour, but I didn't see it, so it's unfortunate. But verse 2 here, yeah, facing you right now, this moment I've seen in my dreams, you are the future set for me like a pic. That's funny. So it's written like pic as in like a picture, but it's also, they've I forget what video it was that they did, but they had one that was basketball themed, and the future is set, obviously, is a common phrase, but they did a simile here, set for me like a pick. So in basketball, you have like a pick and roll, and someone, it's utilized when the ball handler wants to make a attempt on the hoop, and so another player will come up and kind of like essentially pick the next guy off. So he'll stand there, and the defender, as the ball handler, will run around him. The defender will run into the guy. It's also called a screen. I don't know why I'm explaining that to you, but I do know that there's some of you who watch these videos who don't know sports whatsoever. So yeah, that's called setting a pick. And I just thought it was clever wordplay here. Right before my eyes so clearly realized our wish on that path I'm walking with you. So yeah, they realized their dreams, right? We saw them get formed on Boys Planet 1. That whole journey that they've gone through, and building their fan base, and finding that love with them, that was their wish, and it crystallized for them, and now they're on that path. Even though the journey might be over, the path we walk with them is still ongoing. Of course, the pre-chorus comes back in. You're part of me. Every space is filled by you. Everything feels perfect now because you're here with me. So, like, we are fully integrated into the fabric of their being. Like, they can't think of themselves without thinking of us. And even, their other members, but especially us. And you can tell they're mostly talking about us because they make a point, even though these are all concert footage shots, they do make a point of showing the other group members all like together, but they make a point of showing the crowd a lot. Yeah, it's a really fun song, but it's also bittersweet because we know that, they're leaving us. Well, as a full 9-member group they're leaving us. I'll be curious to see what the 5-member group does. There's us, all right, the zeros, the blue rows here. And it turns into like this life-giving energy, but then it's a really cool transition into the light stick too. This was the bridge, so, and that was the last line, so I'll go ahead and read that. Even if my whole world falls apart, down, my heart beats only just for you, growing bigger, feeling, back to you I'm falling. You're the love apocalypse, I stay by your side every day. So, yeah, even though if the journey's over, we're still together, I still love you, and, you know, I will carry that love through the end of what this is, you know, that love apocalypse. We love you forever. Aww. Oh, that was a cool shot. I actually forgot that it was there. So notice he's clutching the rose like he's holding us close to him, but it's also almost where the heart is. So it's almost like we are his beating heart too. That was cool. Right there. That was cool. Okay, so I wanted to point out a couple of things there, actually, as I said those things were cool. So right here, we have this idea of apocalypse, right? Of the cataclysm, the world ending, right? But also, these are the images and or colors used from Boys Planet 1 when they were formed. You know, you had the purple from the Boys Planet, and the blue was like the Star Creator colors, and it was our merging together that formed them. And that we're basically getting that shot represented here. So them plus us colliding, and then well, I'll come back to that idea, but also we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 planets. So all 9 of them. Another cool little touch here. So those planets combined into one, but also the earlier collision between, you know, the Boys Planet shot, and it turns into the planet of us and them together, the zeros. And of course, the final message to the fans, like, you know, we're never leaving, basically. Like, we're with you forever. Let's see. We talked about the bridge, the post bridge. Okay, so lyrically, there's nothing else to talk about. There was the chorus again. Actually, hold on. Does that chorus change? Hold on. Yeah, actually, it does change a little bit. So the final chorus is, you'll be the end of me. I'll hold on to the end because it's my destiny. I give you all that I have in a world that broke apart down because you and I are bound by fate. You'll be the end of me. What I have left is only you, my love apocalypse. So the main line that changed there is, I'll hold on to the end instead of like, I crash all of me. But it's so sad that they have to, you know, leave us. But it was always a temporary group. We knew that. There was some hope that they would get to stay together as a full group after Kepler almost pulled that off. But it wasn't meant to be. And then the final outro was just dreaming again. My dream to me, it's you love apocalypse. So, it's like not only will he carry us in his memory, but also, of course, his heart. But the whole time that we spent together and our current state is still like a dream to him. All right, my friends. So that was Love Apocalypse from Zero Base One. We knew it was a fan song coming into it, but getting a chance to actually take a closer look at not just the lyrics, but even some of the video imagery. Really, there's nothing to break down video wise until those last few shots, but those last few shots are actually really cool. So let me know what you guys thought. I hope you enjoyed. If so, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell to enable your notifications. And also, if you want to get a request done, feel free to check out one of two ways to do that. There's either the Patreon. Shout out to our Patreon subscribers at the gray tier and higher. Thank you guys for all your support. If you become gray tier or higher at the Patreon, you get guaranteed requests every month and access to all the content that's over there. Actually, as I'm recording this, I just posted episode 1 of Boys 2 Planet, which is the show that the sequel to the show that made ZB1. It made Alpha Drive 1 as the final group, so we're going to watch that. But there's a bunch of other stuff over there, so check that out. If you're not interested in Patreon benefits, the other way to get a request is to look in the description below. There's a link to PayPal and instructions on how to use it. So feel free to take a look, and I will see you next time. Take care, everyone.